ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम नमो नारायणाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्रीराम राम रामे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्नेभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायणं किष्किन्धा काण्डम् अथ षट्पञ्चाशः सर्गः। सम्पादेः आगमनम्. Yesterday we saw in Valmiki Ramayana 55th chapter where after listening to Hanumanji still this Angada in that dukkha, bhaya, shoka put together he does so much of talk to you about Sugriva. Towards the end, he really sits for that Prayopavesha. He is Angada Yuvaraja as well as the leader now. So many people, as if agreeing to him, they also sit for that Prayopavesha. What can Hanumanji do other than suggesting them? Then comes today that Sampati, Jatai's brother. You all know the Ramayana story, but we are seeing it through original Ramayana Pata, Sanskrit Valmiki. So that portion will be there. Then that Sampati and Vanara's discussion goes for few chapters. Then he shows Sita is there, Lanka mein. Definitely he says so. So they need not now get distracted to search where is she. The point of availability is known as Lanka in the Ravana. So thus now the thing is where to go is known. Who will go into the discussion? And in this entire Kishkindha Kanda, the remaining 20 or 18 chapters, this will be the topic. Then the next Skanda, when it comes, Kandam, we will see Hanumanji's Yatra. Okay. Om Atha Shat Panchasha Sargaha Kishkindha Kandam Sampatehe Agamanam Upavishtastu te sarve Yasmin Prayangiristale Harayo Grudha Rajascha Tam Desham Upachakrame Sampatirnama Namnato Chiranjeevi Vihangamaha Bhrata Jatayusha Shriman Prakhyata Balapurushaha Kandarad Abhinishkramya Sarvindhyasya Mahagirehe Upavishtan Harin Drushva Hrushtatma Giramabramito Vidhi Kila Naran Loke Vidhane Nanuvartate Yathayam Vihito Bhakshaha Chiratmahyamupagataha Param Paranam Bhakshishye Vanaranam Mritam Mritam Uvachedam Vacha Pakshi Tan Niriksha Plavangaman Tasya Tadvachanam Shrutva Bhakshalubdhasya Pakshinaha Angadaha Paramayastha Anumantamatha Brahmito Pashasita Padeshena Shakshadvaivasvato Vanaranam Vipattaye Ramasya Nakritam Karyam Rajño Nanavachakritam Nachavachakritam Harinam Iyam Ajnata Vipatam Karma Jatayusha Grutharaya Tadasheshataha Tatha Sarvani Bhutani Tiriyagyo Nigatanyapi Priyam Kurvanti Ramasya Tyaktva Pranan Yathavayam Anyonyam Upakurvanti Snehakaruണ്ययन्त्रिताः Tena Tasyopakarartham Tyajatatmanamatmana प्रियं कृतं हि रामस्य धर्मज्ञेन जटायुषा राघवार्थे परिश्रान्ता वयं सन्त्यक्तजीविताः कान्ताराणि प्रपन्नाः स्म न च पश्यामि मैथिलीं स सुखी क्रुद्धराजस्तु रावणेन हतोरणे मुक्तश्च सुग्रीवभयात् गतश्च परमां गतिं जटायुषो विनाशेन राज्ञो दशरथस्य च हरणेन च वैदेह्याः संशयं हरयो गताः रामलक्ष्मणयोर्वासः अरण्ये सह सीतया राघवस्य च बाणेन बलिनश्च तथा वदः वालिनश्च तथा वदः रामकोपादशेषाणां राक्षसानां तथा वदः कैकेय्या वरदानेन इदं हि विकृतं कृतं तदसुखमनुकीर्तितं वचः भुवि पतितांश्च समीक्ष्य वानरान् वृषचलितमतिर्महामतिः कृपणमुदाहृतवान् स गृध्रराट् तत्तु श्रुत्वा तदा वाक्यम् अंगदस्य मुखोद्गतम् अब्रवीत् वचनं गृध्रः तीक्ष्णतुण्डो महास्वनः कोऽयं गिरा घोषयति प्राणैः प्रियतमस्य मे जटायुषो वधं भ्रातुः कम्पयन्निव मे मनः कथमासीत् जनस्थाने युद्धं राक्षसगृध्रयोः नामधेयमिदं भ्रातुः चिरस्याद्य मया श्रुतम् इच्छेयं गिरिदुर्गात् च भवद्भिरवतारितुं यवीयसोऽज्ञस्य श्लाघनीयस्य विक्रमैः अतिदीर्घस्य कालस्य तुष्टोऽस्मि परिकीर्तनात् तदिच्छेयमहं श्रोतुं विनाशं वानरर्षभाः भ्रातुर्जटायुषस्तस्य जनस्थाननिवासिनः तस्यैव च मम भ्रातुः सखा दशरथः यस्य रामः प्रियः पुत्रः ज्येष्ठो गुरुजनप्रियः सूर्यांशुदग्धपक्षत्वात् न शक्नोमि उपसर्पितुम् इच्छेयं पर्वतात् अस्मात् अवतर्तुमरिन्दमाः इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकिये आदिकाव्ये किष्किन्धाकाण्डे 56 सर्गः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय 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 राम जय राम जय राम जय राम। नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण भरत शत्रुघ्नेभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्वाल्मीकीय रामायणं किष्किन्धाकाण्डम् अथ 56 सर्गः सम्पातेः आगमनम्। So many things we are listening, studying in Ramayana by the grace of the Lord, and few things we are at least getting informed about, learning. One of the important things to learn is what? When we are on the work of the Lord, when we are busily working for the Lord, though it is tough sometimes because of various situations, but in and through that, the help keeps on coming to rescue us. To all these vanaras, whether it is in the form of that Swayamprabha or in the form of the Sampati here, or to Hanumanji, their Mainaka or Vibhishana. See, we should not give up. The only thing is, once you take up, don't give up. Take up spiritual path, take up the righteous path. Don't give up. And small little obstacles will come even in the materialistic world. Is it anything smooth in the world? It is more difficult. Actually, यहाँ समस्या और ज़्यादा ही होते हैं. भगवान का मदद नहीं होता वहाँ. In spirituality, yes, problems will be there, but His protecting shield always is there also. To keep on moving. Moving is in our understanding. Moving is in our feelings. Moving in our identity of ours from Jiva to Ishva Paramatma, of the Jagat from Namarupa to Parabrahma. That's what spiritual journey. I am that and the whole world is that. Aham Brahmasmi and Purnamada Purnamidam. ये दोनों चीजें हमको सीखनी है. So in this chapter of 56 we will see Sampate Agamanam षट्पञ्चाशत् सर्गः किष्किन्धा काण्ड. ते सर्वे उपविष्टाः गिरिस्थले यस्मिन् प्रायं. So praya upavishtaha गिरिस्थले. They all sat on that mountain taking that vow of praya upavesha. What is praya upavesha? Stopping to eat till the life is there or going away. Then Harayah Giristale Upavishtaha tu te sarve yasmin. At that time only tam desham upachakrame to that place came. Kon? Grudhrarajam. The Grudhraraja came. His name is Sampati. Sampatir Nama Namna. His name is Sampati. Chiranjeevi, who has got long life to live. Vihangamaha, he is a bird. Bhrata Jatayushaha, he is the elder brother of Jatayu. Jatayusha Bhrata. Shriman, full of the strength. Prakhyata Bala Paurusha. He had more and more Bala and Paurusha, but he lost that. He fell down, his wings were burnt because he had a competition with his brother. That will be told to us after 3 or 4 chapters. So the Jatayu's elder brother is Sampati. He saw them, he came near them. Then Kandarat Abhinishkramya. He was listening, he heard that huge sound which they made in the last shloka of the earlier sarga. We saw it, no? Bhabuva sannadita nirdharantaraha brusham nadatpir jaladai diva ulbanaihi. Like the huge thunderous sound of the cloud was the sound of them which has reverberated in the mountains and the caves. They were from the cave. Kya hai awaaz? Sunte mein that Grudhraraja Sampati came out. Then Kandarad Abhinishkramya. So Vindhyasya Mahagirehe. Of the Vindhyachala mountains, Kandara, he came out. Upavishtan Harin Društva. He saw all the Vanaras seated. Rushta Atma, very happy. Giram Apravit. He talked to himself these things. Sampati. He also heard about them talking to each other. You will now die here only. You will not go back to place. Sugriva also will not go back into that Rukshabila also. And we have searched everywhere. Sita is anyway not found too. So when they were talking that Grudhraraj Sampati heard, therefore he is thinking in himself. What is that? Vidhi kila. The grace of the Lord. That naram loke vidhanena anuvartate. Yatha ayam vihita bhakshaha chiran mahyam upagatah. It's all fortune, grace, Lord. If you really deserve, where you stay, there only the food comes. Like me, for me, I was hungry from so many days, I couldn't move. Now Bhagavan has sent a food to me in the form of these Vanaras. He is very clear, very huge. This Sampati also, like his brother Vulture, Grudhraraj. Grudhranam, we see in this Veda also. Grudhra. See, all the Pashu, Pakshi and all Vanaspati also are born to only these Prajapatis, Manus only. Please remember. Padlena also Bhagavat. Then what he thought inside? Yatha ayam vihita bhakshaha chiran mahyam upagataha param paranam bhakshiche vanaranam mrutam. He was feeling so happy. These fellows have decided to die without eating, and it is good for me that all are not dying at one day. That I can't eat all of them. So depending on their capacity, कोई 10 दिन में, मेरे को 15 में, 11 में मरेगा. So every day I will have a food for long time. Such a huge vanara, so many of them were there. He was feeling happy. And these vultures generally prey upon the dead matter only. Sometimes they prey, they catch also the living beings, things. But कभी-कभी मरे हुए को खा लेते हैं. तो he is waiting, मर जाए तो खा लेंगे, क्यों मारना है? In animals also, already dead animal, the lions and tigers never eat. And these wolves and jackals never hunt. They eat only after the lion has killed and eaten and left. So here this Grudhra Sampati thinks कि मुझे भोजन है, ये मरने दो, मैं खाते रहूंगा. So he must be waiting, maro. He was thinking in his mind. Then uvacha idam vacha pakshi tan niriksha plavangaman. So looking at them, he was talking to himself like that. जैसे जैसे मरेंगे मैं वैसे खाता रहूंगा. Tasya tadvachanam sutva. He has spoken a little loud, so that words were heard by the Vanara. So pakshalubdhasya pakshinaha, who was in the greed of eating all of them, that Pakshi. Angada paramayaptaha ayastaha. Then Angada felt more and more distressed. Hanumantam atha pravit. Then he spoke to Hanumanji these words. Now you need not have the question, how come the sound or the language of the Pakshi is heard and understood by the Vanara? कहने आना चाहिए ना सवाल तो. How can and in what language Vanara spoke? How did Rama understand? And how Vanaras understand Rama's language? They are all Divya Purushas only in this form. They all are given that facility and Shakti. So here also, the Sampatis words are understood by Angada and all. So that's how that was. Don't have any doubt. Siddha Purusha sadhaka hai. You can see that Sampati going to the Swarga just now in next 2-3 chapters. Then, what did Hanuman, Angada said to Hanumanji? Pashya, see Hanuman, Sita Padeshena, because we were in search of Sita ji. Sakshat Vaivasvada Yamaha, the son of Lord Surya, this Yamaraja, Imam Desham Anupraptaha, he has come to this place in the form of this Sampati, Vanaranam Pattaye, for the Vipat and Dukkha of us. The literal meaning of it is little painful to say it in that language, but we interpret it this way. So we are in search of Sita, but the Mrityu is there in the form of this Jata, this Sampati. Then Ramasya Nakritam Karyam. We have not accomplished work of Rama. Ragna Nacha Vachakritam. We have not followed the words of the king Sugriva to come back in 1 month time. Then Harinam Yam Ajnata. Harinam Yam for all of us. For all of us, Harinam Yam Vipati Ajnata Sahasa Agata. Unknown source, suddenly this Vipat also came. That fellow is ready to eat us. Neither we fulfilled Rama's work, nor Sugriva's order, nor we are now comfortable that this Mrityu came in this form. We don't know, certainly. So in our lives also, that way, Guru Kripa, Ishvara Kripa, nahi hai. ऐसे समय लगता है. The world also is not helping. वो भी होता है. From within also, we start losing hopes in spiritual sadhana as well as the worldly endeavors. Always remember, as we spoke in the morning also, they are the testing times of testing. There we have to be passing. The pass is to intensify efforts, to intensify our faith and prayers to the Lord. For that sake only those situations are given. And by encashing that, we have made use of the situation for our benefit. Thereafter, the situations will come and go. Nothing remains permanent. So he says to Hanumanji, then Vaidehya Priyakamena, now he starts talking about the Jatayu at length, about his contribution in trying to protect Sita from the clutches of Ravana, and says the Angada to Hanumanji, he is so lucky that he got that way, worked for Rama and Sita, and he left his life for the sake of the Lord. He is much greater and luckier than us. So how it got this Purana to him, we don't know. Maybe seeing that Pakshiraja, he felt like talking about the Pakshi, or coincidental, or blessing. But anyway, in front of Sampati, he spoke about the Jatayu. Vaidehya Priya Kamena Karma Krutam Jatayusha. Is it not? He Jatayu has done a great karma. Grudharajena yat tatra sutam na tadasheshadaha. This is all I have heard. Very exhaustively, Bhagavan Ram Lakshman told us about it. Tata sarvani bhutani. What a great seva he has done. Tata sarvani bhutani. Like that, so many beings. Tiryak yonigatani api. So many animals also. Priyam kuranti ramasya. They keep on serving the Lord to make him pleased or happy. Tyaktva pranan. Even living their life. Yata vayam. Same thing we also will do. What is the meaning of that? For the sake of Rama, we tried, we could not find to leave our body, let the bird eat us. Then Anyonyam Upakurvanti Sneha Karunya Entritaha. They mutually help each other also with Sneha and Karuna. Bhagavan Rama ne unko kiya, Ram ko unhone bhi kiya. What a beautiful thing it is. Then Tena Tasya Upakarartham Tejata Atmanam Atmana Priyam Krutam Hisya Dharmagnena Jatayusha. The friendship of Jatayu to the father of Rama, Dasharatha, he expressed in the form of trying to protect Sita from the clutches of Ravana. By that, he left his life also. Then Bhagavan Rama reciprocated by doing the Agni Samskara as well as giving him the Mukti Dhama, which we have seen. It will come later also. When Sampati asks the story, when they tell that, they tell this also. Then Dharmajnana Jatayusha Ramasya Priyam Krutam. See, by Jatayu knew the Dharma. What is Dharma? Do the seva of Lord. What's happening now? The Sita is being taken away. She is to protect it. That is the Dharma. That is seva of the Lord. He tried that. Raghavarte Parishrantaha Vayam. We also have tried our best and exhausted. For the sake of Rama, Santyakta Jivitaha, almost we are at the verge of dying. Kantarane Prapannasman, see that. What a terrible, difficult forest we have moved all of them. That's a Pashyama Vaitrim, and we have never seen Sitaji. Nasa Sukhi Grudaraja, to in fact, very fortunate and lucky is that Grudaraja Jatayu, Ravanena Hatorane, who died in the hands of Ravana, Muktahacha Sugriva Bhayad, is freed from the fear of Sugriva. Because he tried his best and he left his body and he reached the ultimate. No fear of Sugriva that he will punish him. Like us, Gatascha Paramangatim, he is freed from the Sugriva's fear and he got the Paramagati also. So Paramam Gatim Gatam. So he is lucky. So what it shows is live for serving the Lord, live also while serving the Lord. Serving the Lord is important whether we enter, whether we live, whether we live. आए रहें या जाएं, हमें भगवान के लिए ही होना है. ये एक निश्चय जीवन में बनाओ जितना जल्दी हो सके. Then Jatayusha Vinashena, the destruction of Jatayu, Rajna Dasarathasya cha, even Dasarath Raja died, Haranene cha Vaidehyaha, Sita is kidnapped, Samshaya Harya Gataha, with all these things. Now who have got problem are these Vanaras, now we are all. हम सबको अभी he is not saying in a pessimistic way we are now फंस गए उनके लिए ऐसा करके. He says this is how Ravana has done all that, that's why we are into this problem. Then Rama Lakshmanayor Vasaha Aranya Saha Sitaya. So Sita Rama Lakshman staying in the Aranya, Raghavasya Badena Valnyasya Tathavadah, Rama killing Vali with Banam, Rama Kopad Asheshanam Rakshanam Tathavadah. In past he killed so many thousands there. In the future also with anger, Rama is going to kill all Ravanadi. Kaikeya Varadanena idam hi vikrutam krutam. So such a thing has happened because of Vara to Kaikeyi given by Dasharatha. So in short, the main topics of Valmiki Ramayana so far happened. They were mutually talking. And that all was giving information to Sampati. He is gathering and connecting them. He is trying to guess something out of it. Then, Tad Asukam Anukirtitam Vachaha. That Vani, when it was heard, did not was giving such much sukha. Bhuvi Patitansha Samiksha Vanaran, and they are coming from the Vanaras who just fell on the ground, giving everything as if she heard. That Sampati heard from them. Brusha Chalita Matihi Mahamatihi. That Mahamati Sampati, his mind was become Chalita. He was so much disturbed by listening to those words in which his brother was there. Krupanam Udahartavan sa Grudharat. He became so Krupana and Dina. Then he started loudly speaking to those people, though he had no energy. He is a very old man. Then Tattu Shrutva Tada Vakyam Angadasya Mukha Udgadam. Having heard the words coming out of Angada's mouth, Abravit Vashanam Grudhra. Sampati spoke, Tikshna Tundaha. That huge sharp beak and the one who can make huge sound. He spoke to Angada. Koyangira Ghoshayati. Who is the one announcing with the words loudly? Pranai Priyatamasya me Jatayusha Vadam Ratuhu. The killing or death of my brother, who is more dear to me than my own prana, who is the one who is talking about him? And these news or words have created such a dukkha, fear in the mana. Just like you also, when you listen to the news of some close and near and dear one died or anything, you become kampita and you don't accept it. It is a big shock to you. Any near dear ones. Suddenly, so wherever he is there, my brother must be alive, happy. Isi mood pe rehte hai na. Suddenly when he heard somebody saying, thank God, Jatayu has reached the ultimate thing, he has done best thing. For the sake of Rama, he fought with Ravana and he died. Sampati was so much frightened. Then, Katamasit Janasthana Yuddham. Then he came to them. He did not come. From there only started shoutingly, asking the questions. Question number 1. Katamasit Janasthana Yuddham. Rakshasa Krudrayoho. how and why the fighting happened between the Ravana Rakshasa and Grudra, my mother, Jatayo. Namadeyam idam bhrato chirasyati shutam. After a long time, I heard from someone's mouth the name of my brother. Ichayam Giridurgacha Bhavatir Avataritum. I would like to come down from this mountain peak, which I cannot do by myself. Please bring me down. Yavi Yaso. Then he says from there only, my younger brother, he is Gunajnaha. He is a full of Satguna. So then Shlaganiyasya Vikramahi, his power is so great also. Atidirgasya Kalasya Tushtosm Parikirtanat. From long time I didn't hear about him. I heard him. I am Trupta. But then he is dead. That is very painful. Taticheyam aham shrotum vinasham vanararsavaha. And I want to know how he died. Please tell me the Vanaras. Bhratur Jataisha Tasya Janasthana Nivasina. I know he stays in Janasthana. That person who is staying there, Jatayu, how did he die? Please let me know. Tasya eva mama bhratu sakha Dasharatha katham. How my brother became friend to Dasharatha. Yasya Rama Priya Putra, whose son is that Rama, most dear, Jeshta Gurujana Priya, loved by all the elders. Then Suryamsha Dagza Pakshatvat, because of my both wings being burnt by the Surya Rashmi, na Shaknomi Upasarvitum, I cannot fly or move and come near to you. Ichayam Parvata Dasmat Avartartumarindamaha. Oh dear scorchers of enemy, please bring me down from this Parvata. I want to ask these things, you tell me. That's so in the next chapter. When he comes down, he asks, then there's the story. Then Sampati also tells his story. Then they ask, Kya kare, we are ready to die. Then with his Grudha Drishti, he looks at her and tentatively says that Sitaji might be there. She went this direction, and this Sampati has his own child that he has seen. He's also Pakshi, that Ravana taking Sitaji from this way only into the Lanka. That's how the procedure in the forward, in the future. Ityarse Srimad Ramayana Valmiki Adi Kavya Kishkindha Kande Shat Panchashah Sargah. Eta Sarvam Sri Ramachandra Sirnaravindarvanastu. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Bhyo Namaha Paramarashibhyo Namaha Parabrahmane Namaha Shrutimatre Namaha Srimad Ramayana Shastraya Namaha वाल्मीकि भगवते नमः सद्गुणात्म महाराज की जय रामचंद्र भगवान की जय जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम हरि ओम थैंक यू चैप्टर एनफ चलो